In this video, I'll show you the latest method on installing Windows 11 in Oracle VirtualBox. I'll also show you how to resolve the resolution issues after installation. So stay tuned until the end of this video to get all the steps right. Let's get started. So first, we need to go to Google and type Windows 11 download. So first link, you can click on it. And here you can see Windows 11 Assistant, create Windows 11 installation media, and we can also download the ISO file. The important thing is that Windows 11 is only available in 64-bit version, which means that you cannot install Windows 11 on a computer which is having 32-bit processor. So you can click on this, select the Windows 11 and click on download. Then it will ask us to provide the language. I selected English. Confirm. So now you have a link that is to download. So if you click on it, it will download. So while the ISO file is being downloaded, you can also download VirtualBox. So this VirtualBox can be downloaded, and if you don't have that installed on your system, I highly recommend you to watch my previous video by clicking on the top right corner or in the description to follow the step-by-step guide on how to install VirtualBox on Windows. Since I have already downloaded the VirtualBox, I'll open. And once you open, you will be able to see this. So here you need to click on New and give the name of Windows 11. And here the folder where you want to store the VMs and the ISO image you need to provide. So go to others and find the folder from where you want to select that. So I have this ISO file and remaining everything is selected automatically. You can also change the edition if you want. So I'll leave it as it is, and you can skip the unattended installation. So if you skip the unattended installation, you will not be able to edit here. You will be able to do it later and click on a hardware. So based on your RAM, you can provide until the green it allows. So I'll give 8 GB of RAM, and cores I'll try to give 6 cores, and I can leave everything as it is. Click on finish. Next thing that you need to do is go to settings, and under system go to acceleration. Instead of default, you need to select this Hyper-V because this is very helpful and useful for the Intel processors. And next thing is the display video memory should be high, and remaining you can check as it is, and we can leave them as it is and click on OK. So next, double click on this. So it will power up your VM. So now you can see it is asking for language settings. I'll click on next. Click on next, and I need to install Windows 11 and I agree and click on next. So I don't have the product key. So what I can do, I don't have a product key. I can click on this, and here we can select Windows 11 Home or Pro, whichever you want. So I'll select Home and click on next. So you need to select the same disk 0 and click on next and click on install. So this will take a minute or more than that based on your RAM. Now after that, I got a black screen, and then I have again closed this and restarted this installation, and now I can see the black screen with installation progress. So if you get such kind of black screens, you can close that VM and then restart it. Now you can select the country and select the right keyboard, click on skip. So now it has done some updates and it is trying to restart automatically. Sometimes it will still show the black screen. So at that time you can just close it and then again restart. So power off the machine and then start it again. It should continue from the place we left. So now it is asking for giving the name of the device. So I can give the PC name. So now it is again checking for Windows updates. So it is trying to download the updates. So it will take some time. Now it is asking for sign in. So you can click on sign in and provide your username. So it is adding the Microsoft account for this operating system. We can create a PIN and then click on OK. So we can select the privacy settings and click on accept. So it is asking me whether you want to take the restore from my original laptop. Then I can say set up as new PC. So you can skip here and then skip this as well. I can skip this as well. So overall the process took more than an hour. So for you also it might take more than that, depends on the RAM and the CPU cores that we have given. Now finally we have done with the installations. We can try to check whether we are getting the internet connectivity. Yeah, so now we can see the browser is working properly. So if I want to make this resolution proper, so what I need to do is I need to go to devices here and click on insert guest additions CD image. So once you do that, you can see in the my computer, you can see this one CD image. Click on that and then you need to install this Windows additions. So if you are using Intel, you can use this. AMD and x86 has different files. So I'll click on this, click on yes. So now you need to click on next. And it will ask you to reboot now. You can reboot later. Before that, we can do some more changes. We can also go to devices. We can click on shared clipboard and select the bidirectional. So if I open Notepad, so I have test in my host system and I'm just trying to paste it, but it's not working. So that's why you need to click on this bidirectional. So to see that effect as well, you need to restart this virtual machine. And also another thing that you need to add is you can add a shared folder settings, which means that you can manage a common folder which is shared between your host system and your virtual machine. So you can click on plus here and folder path, you can click on other. So this is the shared folder and I'll select that and select. And I'll try to auto mount and make it permanent so that it will not delete. Click on OK. Then once you have done this, you can click on OK. Now we can directly reboot and see 3 changes. So I'll close this and again restart this. Now when I clicked on full screen mode, it will ask us to switch and it has scaled and resolution is proper now. And then you can come back using Control F. So it will be windowed like this. And we can also test the copy paste functionality. So I'll create a new text document and then I'll copy from host system and I'm able to paste it here. So second functionality as well we have checked. And then we have a third functionality, that is shared folder. So we have a shared folder that will be available at here. So under this PC we have this shared folder. So what I can do is I'll copy this text document into shared. Now I'll go back. So now if I go back to the shared folder under my D volume, you can see this file is written. So if I again create another file like RTF file or PPT file here, it should be saved here as well. So now you can see it is shared here. And that's it. You have just learned how to install Windows 11 on VirtualBox. If you found this video informative, please type helpful in the comment section below and smash that like button. Check out my other Node-RED tutorials by clicking on the top right corner or in the description below. Drop a comment below if you have any further questions. Your support means a lot to us and helps us keep creating more content like this. So please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another interesting video.